come in, we try to do the right job. It doesn't always work out because we're human, but we try to do the right job. We have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge. So that's it's the biggest thing. It really is. You gotta know what the hell you're up to. We deal with a lot of companies, you know, and like we were just talking about, you know, sometimes we get calls from people that just haven't even had a proper service company in there. And sometimes it frightens them, because in reality, when we come in, you know, one of the things that I try to do is we try to be thorough. So if you call me for the first time and I show up, well, I'm not just gonna fix that thing. I will fix the problem, but we're also gonna tell you, I'm not gonna just sell you right out of the gate and say like, look, we're in here, while I'm here, I see this, and this. And then they look at me like, oh, you know, like, especially in the world we're in right now, everybody's like, you know, I'm not trying to gouge you, I'm just trying to tell you what you need, you know, and it's hard for us to find that fine line of, listen, I'm not trying to sell you, you don't have to do this. But at the same time, you know, there are a lot of things in here as far as the building department is concerned that are considered violations. So what happens is the building department gets access to this building, and they come in here and they look around and they see things that could be a violation, and they start writing up. And now these people have to go to court, and you have to pay, and there's fines and all this stuff. So one of the jobs that we have when I come in is to give you that list so we can avoid that happening, right? It's my job to make sure you're not getting a violation. It's my job to make sure that your burner is working the way it's supposed to. It's my job to make sure that things are taken care of properly. My job to not overcharge you for things that don't need to be overcharged, because we find that a lot also. So, you know, that's one of the things that we hold really near and dear to us, is not only just taking care of the problems and being that service company, but being somebody that they can connect with, talk to, have a relationship with. You know, that's the thing for me. Like, I look at other businesses now, and I think other businesses are lacking. I think the service business in general has kind of gone out the window a little bit. And I'm sure I've talked to a lot of people about this. You know, anywhere, it doesn't have to be this business, it's any service related business. You go to places, the attention to detail, the attention to the customer, the attention to how they take care of people has kind of got out the window. When I was growing up, I remember going to like a restaurant, somebody come to your table, shake your hand, they're really interested in what's going on with you. And that's kind of how we operate this thing. You know, the customers have a direct line to us. They can call us whenever they have an issue, and we're there for them, you know, as much as 24/7 can be, right? I gotta sleep, but 99% of the time when they need me or my partner, they can get in touch with us. And they're getting us too, that's the other thing. You know, some of these bigger companies, I have no issues with any other company, everybody does their job. But in order to get somebody of significance, you have to go through a few different avenues to get there. With us, they have our direct numbers, they have our email. So keeping in contact and connecting us is really easy. And I'm very old school in the way of how we take care of the clients, because I, in my heart, just care for people and want to make sure the experience is a good experience. And I think that should be business anyway.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
In this business, especially based on what I was saying earlier about how the herd of technicians, the herd of people coming into this business to work is thinning out, I have to pay more attention to those details, not less attention, because if I'm paying less attention, even the people working with us don't want to work with us. All right, so it's kind of a tumble down effect, in my opinion, with everything. It's like, how do I take care of our people? How do we take care of the client? We try to do it across the board. It's not just in one layer, it's all layers.
Right.
So to me, it's like baking a cake, you know, it takes a lot of ingredients in order to win. And I don't want to shut the doors anytime soon. If anything, you know, our whole idea is to have the younger generation running this thing one day. I definitely don't want to do it forever.